I'm Tabitha Rock.
And I'm Sam Davenport.
Born and bred in Melbourne, we live and breathe property, and we know the Melbourne market like the back of our hand. We've both been buying and selling real estate in Metro Melbourne for over 2 decades combined, and we've learned a few lessons along the way.
Hello and welcome back to the Property Culture Podcast.
That was very newsreadery.
I know,
and if
I
you
sort
ever
of
want
like
to get a
it.
new job, there you go.
I could do that, but then I don't want to do that.
No, because they're full of Botox. You would just have to transform your face.
Are they? Yeah.
They are. They're very manicured. Even at 60, they look like they're 25.
Are they uncovering the details of the stories that they're reading about, or are they just reading?
Yeah,
So
I
they're
think
just reading?
they're not
So
investigative.
they're readers.
They're readers. And you're a great reader.
I am a good reader. Watch me read right now.
And you can probably sing the headlines.
Oh, okay. Now? Okay.
What are we getting into today, Sam?
Oh, today we're talking about the psychology of buying. We are talking about buyers and the psychology behind the purchase because very often it is not just a logical decision that is made by these people.
Oh, no.
It is emotionally charged.
Wow.
We're dealing with the fear of missing out, FOMO, as the kids will say. We're dealing with analysis paralysis.
Oh.
All of our type A buyers, analysis paralysis. Here's my spreadsheet.
Yeah.
I've been running for 4 years. I've been tracking the market. And you think, gosh, but why did you track the market in Ferntree Gully when you're buying in Stonington? I don't know. They're just.
Do you know the one that gets me about buyer psychology? Buyer's remorse.
Oh, it's massive.
Oh, my God.
These poor people.
Yeah.
Good God.
We'll delve into all these categories in a bit more detail.
Exactly. We'll cover off on things like auction adrenaline, which can take over, and people walk around, they almost want to vomit in the bushes.
They don't
behind
know what
them.
they did.
They don't know what they did. They don't know what they've paid. And gone is the budget that they discussed on the night before with their partner at their kitchen table. And just general overconfidence. So we want to go through these things that we see and deal with every single day of the week. Yes, we're buyers advocates. We're also psychologists.
And we're also
Therapists, maybe.
Yeah, I was going to say counselors.
Not psychologists. Counsellor.
Yeah.
We've got a certificate.
We do.
Not a
from
doctor.
from ChatGPT.
ChatGPT certificate.
We
And
put in
17
all the
years.
scenarios. I have a client. No, we don't. But that's actually a great idea.
Well, that's a brand new option for us.
Yeah,
that now I would,
true.
I'm at least let me see what they say.
15 years ago, we were just out there
We were
winging
just
the conversation.
winging it.
But now
we just got the genuine feel of it. Even for us, if you think about all of our documents that we've put together for prop culture have come over time, the details of which have come over time. So, for example, buyer's remorse. Remember when that day that we included that in our documents about the feeling that you are likely to feel post-purchase? Here's a little outline of what is really normal.
But whether it's your first time, your fifth time.
And that's what we say in our things.
Yeah.
But that information we didn't have that in our documents off the bat. You know what I mean? It comes with experience. It comes with us dealing with these people.
But it also comes from us buying real estate personally and knowing the feeling. I vividly remember I bought one property for myself and I was like, what? Because I didn't sit with thinking about how am I going to feel after this if I buy it or if I don't buy it, and if I pay X or if I pay Y. Just make sure you're comfortable with all those feels that you're going to get. The spending the life savings. Have I made the right decision? What's the market doing? Oh, there's going to be a news article next week about how the market's going to drop 50%.
Exactly.
How will I feel?
How will I feel? And that's something that we always talk to our clients about is here's what might come up for you, or here's what you might be feeling now. And for us, when we're dealing with them every day in this same process that we do week in, week out of buying property, we can identify what they might be feeling before they understand what the feeling is.
Yeah. I always say I borderline think you're a bit of a psycho if you don't feel slightly ill after buying a property.
You see, so it's less than 2% of people dead behind the eyes.
Yeah.
When they've purchased and you're like, hello?
Yeah.
Are you okay? Most of the time it's tears.
Yeah, tears.
And that's a release.
Joy.
It's a
like
release.
70%, 30%.
I reckon it's mostly a relief, a feeling of like it's over. Like this big stressful thing that I've been going through is finished. We've come to the conclusion and now we can move forward.
I don't. I think it's literally like a lot more of, oh shit, have I made the wrong decision?
In the moment of the purchase?
Yeah.
Really? I reckon that comes after when they lay in bed at night. When
yeah,
we're not
true.
There.
That's 24 hours later. There's like stages of grief.
Yeah, there's stages. 100% there's stages.
We actually should get a psychologist on about
my sister's psychologist.
Oh, does she have any wise words for us?
Oh yeah, in general, yes.
Yeah,
but not probably not so much in the detail of property purchasing, which is what we do, which is what we see. So one of the first major things that we see is that old friend FOMO. You know, God, I used to live with a lot of that in my youth of like, I must be at the party. The party cannot go on without me. I must see it. I must be involved in the fun. The fear of missing out can drive people into properties that are not suitable, into properties that are maybe out of reach financially, that are just not what was the original plan because they're just worried they're missing out. They're worried it's slipping through the cracks, it's slipping through their fingers, and they make a rash decision based on that fear. And we just try to just keep people calm, and our way of managing that FOMO and those irrational actions that can come out of fear of missing out is by putting the plan of attack together, creating a really clear scope document of exactly what we want to look for, keeping it concise, staying on track, not wavering over here and sort of, you know, flailing about. Keep it nice and clear, make sure it's suitable, long-term purchase goals in mind, you know, all of these factors.
Well, it's so funny. You speak to some people and they're like, yeah, well, my friend just bought in One Turner and they said that they've already made 50,000, so maybe that's the area.
We should go to One Turner.
Yeah.
You're like, but where does your family live? On the Mornington Peninsula. Okay, so you cool with that?
Yeah, the commute.
For the next 10 years?
Yeah.
No.
Or just like, my friend's renovating and it feels really exciting and I want to go through that. I mean, no one's ever said that, but.
Said no one ever. No, I swear to God, I love a renovation.
I love a renovation too.
So much. You know what I don't want to ever do is live in the property whilst, because the dust is ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, in saying that, it's maybe better than couch surfing.
Couch surfing's terrible.
Terrible.
I mean, I got a whole nother rental though. Yes. That was pretty crazy financially.
You're with child.
I know, but that's a bit of a, you know, ask your parents.
Yeah, to crash.
Yeah.
Fear of missing out. Just take a deep breath. Don't stress too much. Obviously, don't let the fear of missing out, you know, go so far the other way where you're just sitting on the fence, not in action.
Of course.
But just sensibly, calmly think through why are you doing this? What's the goal?
Yeah.
Don't let anyone else sort of like sway you.
Yeah.
And anyone else being the media. The agents, the friends, the colleagues, just chill out.
Stay the course. A scarcity mindset never helped no one.
Oh, good.
Don't bother with it. It's not scarce. You're fine. Everything's going to be okay. If you're doing it on your own, I can't vouch for you.
Didn't we? That scarcity mindset.
That's what I mean by like, and then what happened? And then they overpaid and then they bought on main roads and then they bought with a bus stop out the front. And that was such a huge compromise and all those people are suffering now, unfortunately, which is terrible. Like I hate that for them, but that's because they led with their fear, you know? Stay calm. Stay cool.
No bueno. Okay, analysis paralysis.
Oh, these people. Do you know, it's interesting. Analysis paralysis. It's just not me.
It's not
I'm not in that space. And when I see it, we see very clear signs.
Yeah.
Before
they're
people come on,
they're accountants.
They ask us questions, many of questions in emails prior to signing on with us. We know them. We know who they are before they speak. You know, it's very – and these people want to feel a sense of control over a very out of control process.
Exactly.
They don't have control over the real estate market, and it's terrifying for them. And so they want to try and make sense of it. That's what they're trying to find patterns in the numbers. And unfortunately, we're dealing with humans and their human behavior, their emotions, and we are saying that there's patterns in human behavior right now, which there are, but when it comes to pricing and real estate, just a spreadsheet won't help you understand the patterns of human behavior when it comes to buying homes. It's a matter of speaking to people who deal with these people all the time. Like, we can walk through a property with or without another person behind us. So only person walking through the house, we know if it will sell well.
Yes.
We know how a buyer will react to it.
Yes.
We know how the market will react. We probably can pick and write a story about how the auction will play out. Like, we know based on buyer behaviour, based on our experience of the property market, what's going to sell well, and alternatively what won't.
Yes.
And so trying to make sense of it on a what is it? What are those spreadsheets called? No, what's
Excel.
the one? Excel. You know the one, the green one?
Yeah.
It's over here somewhere, hidden on the computer. On an Excel spreadsheet, I totally understand trying to get a sense of control over it and trying to understand it. But unfortunately, it doesn't quite help.
Yeah.
It can just get in your way.
I think so too. I mean, and I often say to people, like, real estate is imperfect. And the art of buying real estate, there's no black and white answer to this. So it's going to feel a bit out of control. So yes, like, we need to analyze. We need to assess.
Yep.
We need to do due diligence.
Yes.
But it's like, okay, I often say to people, so all the fundamentals, ticking boxes.
Yeah.
Okay, but it doesn't have a dishwasher in there.
Fine.
Or it doesn't have a washing machine outlet. Or it has a hot water system in the bedroom. We can move that.
Yeah.
Like, all these things. Do we have great north-facing windows? Are we buying into a great block? Are we buying into a boutique block? Are we buying on a quiet residential street?
Yeah.
Like, those are the things. Like, if there's any boxes you want on your analysis paralysis Excel spreadsheet,
Put those on there,
Put those. And, like, then the nice to haves are all these ones. But, oh my God, I just bought for one client who's an engineer. Clearly very smart, sent me, the Excel spreadsheet with all weightings behind the various aspects.
I remember you showed me.
The lifestyle and the block and whether it was owner occupied or investor heavy in there. And the weighting I thought was great. So that means that, you don't carry so much weight on the washing machine or the dishwasher or the lack thereof. But I was like, it's still just going to send you
into a tailspin of over-analysing. Yeah. Over-analysing is never helpful. And waiting for the perfect property, so on the spreadsheet, waiting for it to tick or weight perfectly in the number on the spreadsheet, or waiting for the perfect market is more than likely going to sit you in a position of sitting on the sidelines, which, as history has shown, is going to put you out of the market, not into it.
Yeah.
So, analysis paralysis, let's identify it. Let's put her in a beautiful box to the side and bring her back when necessary.
Yes.
Like when doing your mortgage repayments or finances or something. Get detailed.
Well, I was like, planning application checks, get detailed.
Yeah.
Change of zonings, call council, get detailed.
Yes.
Those are the heritage overlay on the house next door to you. Fantastic. That's a win, in my opinion. That ain't going anywhere. But anyway, so just be careful on the analysis paralysis.
Yeah. It's a very, very common trap we find a lot of people sit in. Yeah. They get stuck in it and then they sit in it. And then what can be really unfortunate and hard to let go of as well is when we see clients will come to us with a 2-year-long spreadsheet and we say to them, you don't need that. And they're like, no, I've spent 2 years of my life putting this together. I don't want this to have been a waste of time, and unfortunately it has been.
Well, I don't think it's been a waste completely. I think it's been a great education tool for them so they feel more across the market and empowered, but it's not going to get you to the end, the finishing line.
Yes, exactly. This probably leads us into the alternate personality type.
Yes.
Emotional attachment.
Yeah.
Very emotionally charged, very maybe, I don't even know. I don't want to pigeonhole them too much, but you've got someone who's doing an intense load of analysis at home on a spreadsheet, and then you've got the buyer who walks through the house that's been perfectly styled and it's falling apart. And they go,
and there's a stream of sunlight hitting their face.
And they're like, I love it. And they haven't looked at anything else yet, but they've decided they love it.
And they'll pay anything.
To get
God.
it. Meanwhile, you zoom back out, main road, south facing.
I just had a conversation with someone and they were like, it was the perfect place
property.
in Toorak. It was company share, but it was a perfect place. And I was like, and he's like, it didn't bother me. I'm like, it bothers me and every other financial institution in the bloody Australia.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you were so blinded by the emotion that this apartment gave you. I'm like, wild. And you're a sensible human.
Yeah.
So it can happen to anyone. Even I think if you are the detail-oriented person, you start making concessions like, oh, the OCVs aren't that bad. Oh, that place next door looks pretty shabby, but this is my dream home.
Yeah. I like to say to people, to clients all the time, I say, all I need you to focus on is finding something that you love. And I'll take care of the rest. But if you are a buyer who is looking by yourself, you need to do both jobs.
Yes.
So you can't just focus on what you love. You've got to make sure it makes sense in all of the due diligence as well. Doing the checks, calling the council, checking the zoning.
Make sure you're not overpaying because you're not in love with it and you never think you'll find another one exactly like it.
Exactly. Finding yourself in a position where you're in a one-on-one negotiation with the agent pre-auction because you let yourself give it away that you're so in love with the property that the agent said to the vendor, we've got your buyer.
We've got the wood duck that's going to pay overs.
Bring them over here and we'll get this big, great result for you with this one random buyer who just totally fell in love with the property. Yeah. Emotional attachment. Oof. Be warned.
Be warned. Now, buyer's remorse, we touched on that a little bit, but just that feeling you've signed the docs, you paid your deposit, now you sit. Now you don't need to search again, but that makes a lot of people feel uncomfortable. They're like, what have I done?
Idle hands, idle time. What is it? Yeah, there's something about that.
Yeah. So and just absolutely second guessing their decision making and what they've done.
Yeah.
And look, it happens to the best of us. As I said, it has happened to me, but it's just knowing it's coming.
Yeah.
And knowing that you've done all the things, it's the right property, you haven't paid. This is just a natural feeling.
Yeah, yeah. And it usually comes sort of the night of or the next day.
Yeah.
And it usually lasts for about 24 to 48 hours. Name it, speak to someone, talk to them about how you're feeling. Oh, my God, I feel like I've made a mistake. It's okay. It's normal. It's coming for you more than likely.
Yeah.
Not to everyone.
No.
Some people are overjoyed. Great. Good for them.
Did it happen to you?
No.
Yeah.
Both times I was like,
oh, my gosh.
I know.
Every time.
I'm desperately looking for my next one like that. I'm out looking. Where is it? Where is it? I know. I'm excited. That's great thing. No scarcity mindset here. It will come. It's coming. I will find it.
You're manifesting it though.
It's going to happen.
Are we going to use the manifesting? This is turning into a different kind of podcast. We're getting our crystals out.
But it's all the full moon. It's all the brain. It's all mindset. It's all what is the point of feeling fearful and scared? I don't see the point in that.
Yeah.
I see that as useless brain space. I would never sit in that space. That's useless to me. But buyer's remorse is bloody common.
Yeah.
And just sit in it for a day. It'll pass. It'll pass.
Will.
And look at the things you love about it.
Yeah. And delete realestate.com and domain.
That's the point we make, isn't it? You've got to delete the apps.
Key takeaway, because I've got friends that are like, yeah, but I'm still looking around. I'm like, but
why?
It's like finding your husband and you're still on the dating apps. Don't do it.
Oh, I mean, literally finding your husband and you're still looking for something better. Why are you doing that? You're just committed to this man.
Or your wife.
Your wife. And you've just committed to your new home. So let's just choose your choice.
Yeah.
Choose your choice and be happy about it.
Exactly. Okay, auction adrenaline.
Auction adrenaline. Whoa. I mean, that should be studied. All of this should be studied.
I know, but that does feel like the sound when you leave the auction, like, whoa.
Like you're walking through slow motion, and you shake the agent's hand. And you're like, you don't look to your left because you told your family you'd pay X and you just paid Y.
Oh.
What did you do?
Oh,
How did it happen? Who was your competition? Was it real? Did it happen?
Oh, because I try and have a bit of a joke and a laugh in my auctions and just but
keep
then
it light.
Stare people down and make sure they aren't bidding too aggressively against me. But I just think I look at some people and they're so stiff and
I feel terrible for
them. Oh my
them.
gosh. And I can remember the first couple of auctions I bid at and the feelings.
It goes through your entire body.
Wow.
Like it goes, we've talked about this because remember how we used to always call each other before bidding?
Yeah.
I'm bidding.
Yeah. Oh my God, I'm not having a coffee in case I throw up.
Yeah. And but it would go through my whole body, into my fingers, into my toes, and obviously that's adrenaline. But what a wild
you used
feeling!
To write your budgets on your hand,
on my hand, and I would stand there just in case
it sweats off. Oh. You're like, oh my God, what was my?
And I would never bid without sunglasses on, ever. Whereas now I'm so much more like. Right.
Let's go.
I'm here to buy. I say to agents all the time, what do you think I'm here for? I'm here to buy it. What do you think I'm doing
not
here?
Not to look pretty and wave my hand in the air.
Yeah, exactly.
But, for the average Joe, if you're going to auction, I mean,
and it's for your own place. That's where, it's even more. It's on you. And maybe you're the head of your family in some capacity and you're stepping forward to do the bidding for your family and you've got them staying behind you. It's a lot, man.
We've got a bid-only service. Just better throw that in.
Yeah.
We can bid on your behalf.
Why
you can employ
Go for
expert.
a coffee. I'll let you know.
Yes, totally. Sit in your car and watch TikToks.
Yeah, just disassociate instead of getting.
Don't watch the clock. Turn the car off.
Mind you, no what a moment though when you are bidding and you win it and you wanted it and you got it. That's
I
a
had
moment.
one young girl call me and she's like, I want you to bid for me. And I said, why? And she's I'm nervous. I was like, fair enough. And I told her the budget she was going to give me, she wasn't going to buy it. So I was like, don't pay me. I think that's a waste of your money. You just go give it a shot. She actually ended up increasing her budget and won it. But I was like, you'll be so proud of yourself as well. And then you'll know the feeling. But I do think that sometimes people can get really lost in the moment and they just don't know numbers. They bid against themselves.
Oh, often. That's really common.
Really common.
Or they'll say, what are we up to?
Yeah.
Why can't you follow?
Yes.
Because your mind's going, whoom.
Yes.
Whoom.
Yeah.
But
I often are like, excuse me, auctioneer, that was the wrong bid. And then the penciler's like,
I'll be like, it's over here at this. And they're like, no, it's
the
a
pencil
lot.
has been they are good.
And what we can't forget is the reason behind a public auction. Why? Why do you think that they're doing public auctions? Because that's how they're going to get the most out of you.
Yes.
So just keep that in mind. Keep your head on your shoulders. Set your budget the night prior. Set your budget, maybe set a stretch budget under competition. If it means the difference between buying it and losing it, would I go this? And then stick to it.
And remember to breathe. And remember you are in the driver's seat. Just pause and take a breath. It's the best advice I can give anyone. I just sometimes just stand there and I'm like, I want a minute.
Yeah.
But
I say I want to see if there's anyone else.
Oh my God.
I just want to see if there's anyone else. I'm always smiling. So everyone's like, is she nice? She seems nice. She seems nice, but some sort of animal.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is.
It's the Iron Fist Velvet Glove vibes.
Velvet Glove.
Now, the last one, overconfidence. Whoa. This can get you in trouble. This can get you in trouble. Well, I see a lot of big ego men in that category and they just think that they know everything and they can't be told and they won't be educated and, my way or the highway. Often dads. Not often. That's too
No,
much.
well, I mean, if we can, I think it's okay to profile sometimes, isn't it?
I don't know. In this day and age,
I don't
think you're allowed.
I mean, we already try to get cancelled. People try and cancel us all the time.
They do.
No,
In our little podcast.
I know, our little
gets to about 5 of you.
Can you please like and comment if you actually listen?
Yes, like share it to a few people.
It seems that everyone I speak to says they listen to it. I'm like, but what are you like? Just a silent listener?
Write a what is
something?
it?
A review?
Review.
Just write a
Oh
review.
my gosh, we need all the help we can get.
Oh mate, we've been doing this for I don't even know how long we've been doing this for. And I'm like,
is a
are
studio.
people listening?
How many years have we been copping your bills?
Since these guys opened.
About 2 minutes ago. Overconfidence, like us on our podcast.
Wait, so yes, overconfidence. So a big point about what can happen. So what can happen if you're overconfident is, let's say, in an auction setting. So going back a little bit to the auction adrenaline, is that you go in and maybe you've accidentally slipped into a very classic role within an auction, which is the aggressive bidder. And now, who are you up against? Another aggressive bidder. And now you guys get stuck in a battle of the ego. And that's how we see massive results. Well, often is two ego-fueled buyers who don't even care about the house anymore. They just want to be the winner. They want to win. And it's like, oh, mate, you've forgotten what you're doing.
With those ones, if I'm ever in that, I love saying at the end, oh, they can have it. I'm not paying that. And then they feel bad.
But I say to my clients, like, I will play the role that's missing within the auction. So if there's someone there who's bidding aggressively, I might not even verbalize my bids.
Yeah.
I might just do these ones silently.
Yeah.
And step behind them almost.
Yeah.
So that they're by themselves acting a fool. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to try and beat them at their game.
So like confidence is a good thing when it comes to real estate because it makes you feel empowered, makes you feel like you know what you're doing and like, you know, head up. What did he say? Nips out?
Nips up.
Yeah. Are we allowed
like
that one?
Chin up. Chin up.
Chin up.
You know, shoulders back.
Yes. And so that confidence is good. But the overconfidence, just watch out on. Whether it's your first purchase, your fifth purchase, like don't get too cocky. It doesn't work well. Also, I feel like overconfidence leans into a bit combative with agents because you think you're better than them. Don't do that. They're the gatekeeper. They're there to either make or break the negotiation for you. So just be kind, you know. That's the thing.
Put your velvet gloves on.
The what?
Put your velvet gloves on.
The velvet. Yes, exactly. Take a leaf out of Sam's book.
Yeah.
Well,
but the best property decisions come when you've got logic and emotion working together. So it's okay to have emotion. It's your housing, it's home, it's family, it's life. It's very important. It's very emotionally charged. But just work with the logic and then
nice.
Perfect.
Yeah. Love it. Okay, psychology of buying, done. Watch out. There was some, you know, big in there to think about when you're buying. That was Hope you enjoyed.
Bye.